Yo, my name is JQ, and today we are going on our series of 10 common problems every graphics designer faces. And today we'll just be looking at two, and next week we'll continue on the series. Now, one of the problems that you face as a graphics designer is called vague client briefs. Now, what do I mean by vague client brief? Vague client brief is actually asking you to solve a problem that is not identified. Yeah, vague client briefs actually means solving a problem that is not identified. How does that happen? It is one thing to know a problem and it's another thing to solve the problem. But when you are asked to solve a problem that is not identified, that is crazy. Example is make it pop, make it visible, or when you do it, or when I see it, I will know, or when you've done it, I will see it, or when you have get it, I know, or when you do it to my taste, I will see it. No, that's crazy, because you're supposed to identify what I'm supposed to correct in the design. It is true, I'm a designer. My job is to make a very good design. But if my design is not suitable for you, you have the right to correct it. But when you are not providing a specific correction and you're asking me to solve the problem, now you are making me want to seem like a crazy person. When there is no clarity or when there is no direction, there is going to be a big waste of time. So how do you solve this problem? Three things. Number one, present a questionnaire. Ask questions. You're actually offering a service to a human being, not a robot and not a spirit. Even if it's a spirit, you ask a question. So number one is you ask question. Number two, you provide samples. Provide samples. Even though you ask questions, still provide samples. So when you provide samples, it gives them more of an edge to tell you what they want. And three, do a 15 minutes call. You are not actually collecting work from someone that you cannot talk to. Call the person. And even if you are collecting, let's say you are getting a job from a foreign client that does not speak English, there are translators that you can use to, like, how in the first place, how do you get a job? Yeah, how do you land the job? You use translators and other stuff. So number one is ask questions. Number two is provide samples or ask for samples. And number three is to place a call. Number two problem is endless vision. That one is crazy. Now, how will a client be asking you to do something over and over and over and over again? Like, they just believe this thing is just for you to just say, it's not just to click or bring a box and drop the box and then you'll be able to do it. No, they don't believe you have to think. So that's one of the reasons why they ask you to provide designs all over and over, or do correction, or ask you to do multiple designs. So one of the ways to solve this problem is asking them or letting them know that there is limits to revision. One of the problems as a graphic designer is that most of us are eager when we get gigs. You know, before you get gigs, you know how it is. So